Once in Vijayanagar, it kept raining continuously for several days, due to which people were very upset.
Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara. Guru Sakshat Para Brahma.
Oh no! What's this? What are you doing?
Prayer to the God for stopping the rain.
You spilled my rasam.
Not only Raju, but also others in Vijayanagar wanted the rain to stop. Among them was Chani Prasad, the sculptor of Vijayanagar. Where could he find the stones to sculpt statues in the rain? So he began sculpting the stones he had at home.
Wow.
Oh, where did my stone go? It was here somewhere. Huh? Where is the stone? Move away from there, please.
Oh, what happened, my dear?
Have you seen my stone that I used to grind the chutney?
How do I know?
What? You made a statue of this too? Now how do I grind the chutney? Where are you running away?
Whether it was Raju's prayer or Chani Prasad's patience, the rain stopped and the open sky of Vijayanagar was narrating the story of the havoc caused by the rain. When Raju left for the temple to thank God for stopping the rain, he saw something by the riverbank that he had never seen before.
Miracle! Oh God! After helping us overcome the troubles in Vijayanagar, you yourself came to bless us. We are blessed! I tell this to everyone!
Oh no, not this. Not even this. Not a single stone is of use to me. Oh God, this is injustice.
God has come! God has come!
Justice has been served quickly, God. This flat stone is perfect for sculpting a statue. It will be a lot of fun. I'll bring my chisel and hammer right away.
In the same stone where Raju saw God, in that very stone, Chani Prasad thought it would be perfect to sculpt a statue. But this was not going to stop here.
I'm very tired now. You go and take some rest too, huh? Wow, such a flat stone. Why not take some rest on it? Oh, it seems I fell asleep. And why not? This place is so nice. And on top of that, this stone is so flat. This place will relieve all the tiredness of my business friends too. I'll inform them right away.
Hey, wait. I say wait. Let me carve the statue first. Then we will fill it with colors.
This is not color. It's turmeric and vermilion. How sinful you are. God himself has appeared and you can't see it?
But how can he appear until I carve the stone with my chisel and hammer?
Stop! Leave!
My friends, go and fight somewhere else. We just want to relax here. What is the problem with you? Huh?
Bhaskar, it's me, Pannu.
Oh, so you did all this? Ah!
How dare you sit on my god?
This is a stone for sculpting, not a cot.
Don't you try to come in between this.
This stone is for making sculptures.
No, this is my god.
This is my stone.
No, it's mine.
No, it's mine.
It is neither yours nor yours. It is mine. Leave
Stop there! Arjun, who are they? Huh?
They look like tribals. We are soldiers of King Vidyadhar. Move back.
We need to clear this stone blocking the path.
I'll see how you move my god from here.
This is my stone for sculpting. If I complain to the king, you will be in big trouble.
We are also merchants. Don't try to threaten us by using King's name. Go and make your statue somewhere else. This is for our relaxation.
Eh?
This is my stone, understood?
Hey, Keshav! Why are you washing clothes on our god?
But where is your god?
Look, this is our resting and relaxing place. Move away from here.
What relaxation? This stone is for making sculptures.
Statue? Resting place? God? This is my stone for washing clothes.
What?
The mud might have stuck to it due to the rain. That's probably why there's a misunderstanding among all of you.
Huh? He's talking as if his name is written on it, huh?
Oh, yes. Yes. What? Have you seen it now? Now go from here. I have to wash the clothes of the royal palace.
Dear viewers, it has been raining constantly for the past 20 days. And it is being reported that there will be no improvement in the situation for the next 20 days.
Oh no, 20 more days.
We should not dwell too much on the situations that are not in our control. Here, eat the pakoras.
Now I'm going to lose control, Amma.
Wow, Amma. There is no match for Shigu's rain and Amma's pakoras.
Uncle, Amma's stories are more interesting than her pakoras.
Amma's
story time! Amma's story time!
All right. I'll tell you. We've been stuck at home for 20 days already, and we have another 20 days to go. So, this 40-day quarantine reminded me of a story. This is the story of a poor but clever boy named Suman, who had no one in this world. So he made a living for himself by working at a roadside dhaba in the village. Suman was poor but generous. Every day he made sure to share a portion of his meal with his fish friend.
How are you, my friend? Huh? Huh?
Suman?
While working diligently at the dhaba, a cunning thief named Chantu notices him and asks Suman to come with him.
What do I have to do?
You just have to relax for 40 days, eat and drink, and then work a little on the 41st day. In return for which, I will give you 10 gold coins. One before the work and the other after its completion. Tell me, did you like my offer?
Suman gets excited after hearing a great offer. He immediately leaves his work at the dhaba and sets off with Chantu.
Your days of leisure have begun. Eat whatever you want and sleep. Wake up, eat, roam around, eat again, then sleep.
One day has passed. Huh? Huh?
After 40 days of quarantine, Suman's day of work finally arrived. That was the 41st day. And as promised, Chantu gave Suman one gold coin before the work and took him along with him. As they walked, they reached near the mountain of a dense jungle, below which a deep river was flowing.
The fruits in this jungle are priceless. I want to take many fruits from here, but I don't know how many can fit in this bag. Can you sit inside this bag so that I can get an idea of how much weight it can carry?
Sure, why not? What are you doing? Get me out of here!
It's just a matter of 2 minutes. Anyway, I have fed you and taken care of you for so many days. Now you can't refuse.
Hey, get me out of here! What are you doing? Help! Help! Is anyone there? Save me!
Ah, very good.
Save me! Uncle, get me out of here!
Don't be afraid. Just throw as much treasure as you can from the treasures around you. Throw the treasure, then I'll show you the way.
Now tell me, Uncle.
Foolish child, can't you see the skeletons and the empty bags lying around you? Many others before you have also become the food of that vulture. And now it's your turn.
No, why are you doing this? Uncle! If I jump into the river, at least there's some hope of survival. Here, these vultures will surely tear me apart and eat me alive.
This was the same river that flowed through his village.
Save me!
And do you remember the fish from the beginning of the story, whom Suman used to feed? If the river is the same, then the home of that fish must also be this river, right? Finally, she reached on time to save her friend.
Thank you, my friend. Today I have nothing to feed you. Huh?
Many days passed after this incident. Then one day, the trickster Chantu returns to the village in search of his next prey. When he spots Suman there, upon seeing him, he is left surprised.
You? How did you return from the mountain?
Suman was very clever. So this time he devised a plan to trap the trickster Chantu.
It was quite easy. As soon as you left me and I managed to escape from the vulture, I found a cave which goes straight down under the mountain. I just followed it to run away.
Oh, then I can take away all the treasure through that cave. Suman, my boy, forgive me, dear. I'm your uncle after all. You didn't tell anyone about the location of that cave, did you?
Not yet.
Well done. So, can you tell me the way to that cave? In return, I will give you so much money that your living expenses, food, everything will be taken care of.
Oh, but this time you won't deceive me, will you?
No, never.
This way, they made a deal. And once again, they reached the same mountain. But this time, Chantu himself carries the bag and heads to the top of the mountain.
Wow, so much gold! Yay! The treasure! And where is the cave? What's the way to the cave? I can't see any cave here! Where is the cave?
What cave? Which cave?
2 2s are 4! Have you lost your memory?
Oh dear uncle, you turned out to be quite naive. Just like how you sent me and many others there to become the vulture's meal, you fell into the same trap. There's no cave up there.
What? You fooled me! I'm trapped here due to my greed! Save me!
To save Suman from drowning in the river, he had his fish friend. But there was no one here to save Chantu, as he had spent his life deceiving people. So, there was no one to save him in the end.
If you like this video, subscribe to our channel Murthy Media.